My name is Samuel, and today we are going to talk about Microsoft Office 2019. We're doing the introduction to Microsoft Office 2019. Alright, so this is the start screen for Microsoft Office 2019. You can see same interface if you've used 2016 before. So these are templates, and this is a blank document. These are words that we have already saved over here, and then these are some of the, if I want to open a new open already saved document that I can see over here, I can go to open, and then from there I'll be able to see the words that I have already saved. When I go to new, it means I'm creating a new blank workbook from here, or select a template. A template is already designed, something that you just click and then you input your information. But we are going to use a blank document for now. So when I click on the blank document, it opens the office window or the working area for me. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to talk about here is the ribbon. Now the ribbon is a combination of a tab and a command or functions. When you look at the top here, you see the file, home, insert, design, layout, reference, mail, review, views, and help. They are all tabs, and below it is the command or functions. So we have these commands, they are in groups. So you can see the whole of these things are called clipboard group, and then from here to here is another group that is called the font group. We have the paragraph, we have the style, we have the editing, all at the home tab. When I go to the insert, I will also see the insert tab command. So we have the insert tab command. Now if I want to change the display setting of the ribbon, we have the ribbon display option over here, where I click, and then we have three options from here. We have the auto hide, which hides everything for us. If I want to use something, then I will come to the top here anywhere and then click on it, then it comes. When I select a command that I want to use, I just click back to the main window, and then it's hidden. The second option says show tab. That one will display only tabs for you. So if I want to use a command from any of the tabs, I will click and then select the command that I want to use, and then click back to use it. And then the last one is show tabs and command. So this one will show the tabs and then the command. We have the quick access toolbar over here. By default, you see the save, undo, and then the redo command. We also have the read aloud, which reads everything for you. We also have the customized quick access toolbar over here, which allow you to add more commands to the quick access toolbar. So click, and then you see by default we have the save, read aloud, undo, and then the redo command. If I want to add a command from here, I will just click on the open command, and then it will be displayed here. If I also want to remove it, I click on it again to remove it. Another way to add command is that when I click and then I don't see the command that I want to use over here, and I'll come to more commands from here, and so from here I will be able to use any command that I want. So if I want to use a command from here, I will just click on it and then click on the add to add it. If I also want to remove a command from here, I will just click on it and then say remove. When I'm done, I will just click on OK to add the command over here. I can also remove it by right clicking on it and then select remove command. The last way to add a command is simply by right clicking on the command from the tab. So if I want to add this command to the quick access toolbar, I click here and say add to tab, the quick access toolbar, and then it will be displayed over here. Same way to remove it. Alright, so next is the backstage view. I want to go to the backstage view to save my work, to print my work, to export my work, and other things. You click on the file tab, and then you are at the backstage view. I can open a new blank document. I can open an existing one. If I want to know the information about already saved documents, you will see it over here. If I want to save, and then there is a difference between these two save options. We have the save and then the saver. The save as is used to save a work for the first time. So if it is your first time of saving the work, then use the save as. So once you have already saved it and then you continue to add content to your work, then you use the save corner to do that. We have the print option, we have the share, we have the export, we have the close, account, feedback, and option. Alright, we'll talk about some of them later. So you click here to go back, or you press the escape key on the keyboard to go back. Okay, we also have the view options from here. We have the read mode, which is used for reading the document. So if I want to read my document, I will use the read mode. We have the print layout for typing, and then the web layout is also for typing. But the difference between the read and then the web is that the web stretches your work for you, but the read and the print puts it in a portrait format for you. We also have the zoom option to zoom in and zoom out. Now we have from the view tab, you can also add a ruler to your work. So if I want to add a ruler, I will click on it, and then the ruler will be displayed on top and at your left side. If I want to hide it, I'll click on it to hide it. Okay, you see the blinking line over here, it is called insertion point. It tells you that right now when you type something, that is where it is going to be displayed. Okay, so now after typing, we are going to look at some few things over here. Once you've typed, and then maybe I don't like the font that is given to me, by default you are using the Calvin. So if you don't want it and then you want to use a different one, you select your text. To select, you click and drag on it to select your text. So once you are done, you come here to select a font of your choice. So if I want to use something like this, I just click on it and then it will appear over here. If I feel like the font is too small or too big, I'll use the font size to increase the size. I can also use it to 8 over here. So the bigger one is used to increase the size, and then the smaller one is used to decrease the size. If I want to make my work bold, I'll use a B to make it bold. The keyboard shortcut for that is Ctrl B to make your work bold. If I want to slant it a little bit, then I'll use the I over here to do that. And also the keyboard shortcut is Ctrl R. If I want to underline it, I'll use the U over here to underline. Keyboard shortcut is Ctrl plus U. Okay, thank you. I'll see you very soon.